Hey everybody, it's good to see you all again. This segment is just to kind of let you guys know what is going on in this episode. So, in this episode, there is a situation. Towards the end, or anywhere in this episode, there is a blank. That means there's no sound coming in the episode, and you might think that is your fault. That is my fault. You can blame me, say it was my fault, because that is an editing problem, and that's because of recording and the recording platform that I use. If that happens to be in the episode, if that's in it, what you need to do is to just disregard it. Don't worry about it. Consider it like an ad break. Consider it like a break. Consider it like we're taking a 5 minute break. Consider it like that. So no freaking out. No need to worry. Make sure you guys enjoy the episode. Enjoy what's in it. And y'all have a good one. And enjoy this one. Really enjoy it and have fun. And please disregard the blanks in there. Consider them breaks. Hope you guys enjoy this episode and thank you guys for understanding and for your cooperation. Second try. Yep, got it. Got it. Yes, he told you it would take two tries. And last time it took three. I don't know why. Hi guys. Again, sorry about late entries, but this is a show where mistakes happen, so I'm fine with it. Guys, I'm here with JTOO, and if you're asking if that's an acronym, hell no, it's not. It's a literal name. I'm so stuck to have you with us. And thank you for being so patient with me. Welcome.
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, of course.
So I guess I apologize. Um, yeah, my name is an acronym. It's I'm sorry, I don't know why I didn't tell you that before, but it stands for Jared the Odd One.
Oh, Jared the odd one.
Hmm.
Thanks for the correction. Thank you, thank you. I did not know that, so I learned something new.
Yeah, I a couple of used to go by the Jaguar, um, and I just changed my name this year, and I actually like J2 better.
Mm.
A rap name is so important and everything. So I don't know why I feel like that's like one of the biggest struggles that I had. But now J2, I feel like it's the one that sticks. So I like it.
Yeah, dude, yeah. And I totally get you. I totally get you. I remember trying to figure out the name and you're trying to figure out the perfect name to go, and I understand those troubles 100%. Yeah. And Jaguar, are you familiar with Rap Pad? I remember on Rap Pad there used to be somebody named the Jaguar. Have you been there before
Yes,
ever?
I still use RapPad.
You wouldn't happen to be the Jaguar on Rap Pad, or you used to be, are you?
I'm pretty sure the the Jaguar that you're referring to is that was me. Yep. And I haven't, I don't think I have changed my name on there because I just use that strictly to just kind of like write my music and everything. So I don't really even promote my music like that on that site anymore, like I used to.
Oh,
But that's crazy. I don't, because a lot of people don't even know about RapPad. I feel like but I love it. I like to use it to write my music and everything. But it's crazy to me that not a lot of artists know about it, or it's not as like big as I guess maybe I don't know. I feel like maybe it was big at one time, and then when I discovered, I guess it was like dwindling down.
mm-hmm.
But I think it's a really, really great resource.
Oh yeah, it's amazing. And I didn't know that you were on it until you said the Jaguar, and I remembered you were the first artist I propped. I was like brand new to rap, and I didn't know how to prop a song, and I accidentally propped one of your songs, and I told my friend about it. He was like, actually, it's normal if you prop a song. And so you were the first person, you were the first
This
user that I propped.
that is crazy. That's so crazy how things. What small? They say it's a small world.
I think so. It was like a year ago. I forgot. That might be it.
You
I'm
remember
not.
what song you remember what song you brought?
Oh God. I have to really look and see. But if you're ever on Rap Pad, it's musically on Rap Pad if you ever want to give a follow.
Okay, got you. Like I said, I don't even really. I just use it more, just to kind of like I feel like everything now is I have like set to private, and like I said, I don't even really be sharing my raps and stuff with the community on there anymore. I just kind of use it for like private use.
Mm, that makes perfect sense. It does. But I'm glad to meet another Rap Padder. That's really cool. I haven't done one in a while, so that's really cool. But anyway, let's jump into everything. Firstly, though, since we're on the topic of Rap Pad, like, how'd you exactly find the site anyway?
Mm, I feel like I remember typing in, um, like I guess like I think I just googled like where to put like my lyrics, um, and actually, so I don't know if you know, it used to be this app called Rhymer's Block. I don't know if you heard of
Oh
it.
yeah.
Yeah, and I want to say that when you type in a site, that gives you like similar stuff, and I feel like I had googled Rhymer's Block, and then underneath there probably was Ratpad, and that's how I found it. And I really like Ratpad just because of like the built-in rhyming dictionary. It had the freestyle generator and everything on it. The syllable counts and stuff. So like I said, I still use it to this day. I just get on. I have like multiple sites now that I use to write my music. Um, Ratpad being one. Then I have like this other app on my phone. Most people just use like their notes or something like that. I feel like it's crazy. I feel like I have lyrics everywhere. but um, but yeah, that's how I found it. Um, but I do remember like I was really big on Rap Pad because I felt it was nice to, like I said, a community of people that was on there that were artists like myself. And I was like, oh, like this is about to be. And I remember I was like, I was like, this is gonna kind of be it for me. Like I finally found like a community of people that are doing music. Like I was gonna have multiple collaborations, and then I always felt too like I was a great MC. So I was like, once I start sharing my music, everyone was gonna be like, "Oh, like yo, check out this kid," And so that was the original goal of like Pad. So,
Mm.
but that seems like it was so long ago.
Yeah, yeah, and it is. Like, I see that you've been there since July of 2016, so
Hmm.
5 years. So
Yeah, I know.
5 years just passed by, and oh yeah, you did change your name. I
Yeah.
see the change
And that's really the, I guess, where I'm at now, as far as just like the growth, like I did like, wow, this is really coming full circle, because 5 years ago I was the Jaguar on Rap Pad, and now here I am meeting with someone who you gave me my props on my first rap, and so it's like it's great. I'm sitting here like, well, I'm glad I stuck around. I'm glad that I've been consistent. Sometimes you have to remind yourself of where you were at and where you are. And one of my friends, they she told me, she said, she really liked my name now because J2, she was like, this is literally like level 2 for you. So, and it's a play on words because my name is my first name is Jared, my last name is Johnson. So literally like two J's. So J2, but then also you have J2, like Jared, the odd one. And when I went by the Jaguar, I felt like it was, it was like I really embraced that because that name was given to me by my wrestling coach. I wrestled in high school. And so even to this day, people still call me Jaguar because that was just who I was. It's just like a family nickname. But as far as just like music wise, I realized I needed something more simple. I was already shooting myself in the foot because Jaguar is a car brand and it's also an animal. So when you Google Jaguar, you know I was already competing with other things that had that name. So now with J2, like you said, it's so simple, and I really love it because it's literally the J is just my first name. So now I feel like I'm in a space where I can just create and just be myself. I don't have to necessarily hide behind a I don't necessarily have to hide behind like a alter ego, you know, where I can just be. It's just Jared, you know. So it's nice.
Oh yeah, yeah. And I totally get it. It's actually very nice. Instead of having to have to like find you into a haystack, I could just set you up and you're like the only one.
Right. Yeah. And and the odd part is just different from what is expected or usual, and I think that really just I think that's a pretty good definition of who I am. Like I'm just I don't know. I just feel like I just understand music differently. I rap differently. I write differently. I just look at things just I feel like differently from other people. Um, so I remember I was just like here I was like I'm odd. I'm an oddball, and I was like and instead of being ashamed of that, I'm gonna embrace it. So I put it in my name.
Ah, yeah, yeah. And your name makes sense too. And I love that your name strikes out your entire life and it's realistic.
Yeah,
And it shows the real you in your name. I love it.
yeah,
That's really cool. That's cool. And this is really full circle. I didn't even know until you just mentioned it. So this is amazing. I absolutely love your music on Rap Pad. I loved it since last year.
mm-hmm.
Um, so I'm a huge fan.
Thank you, thank you.
Oh
So
yeah.
so I'm excited for you to hear you know the music that I'm making now. I'm basically undergoing just a revamping, rebranding of myself. Just unlocking new doors within myself. New my even my songwriting techniques and stuff have changed. So where I still have some elements, like I said, I still use Rap Pad and everything, but I've learned I'm like I said, I picked up other software and other sites and stuff that I'm using. So it's really, really nice, like where it's at now. So I think you'll really, really enjoy the music that I'm making now. I would say that I can listen to stuff that I created before, and I was like, okay. I remember just feeling like, oh, like this is it, and everything. But when you're not truly being authentically yourself, you're not gonna connect with people in the way that you think that you are until you just peel back that layer and say, okay, this is who I am, like, and take it or leave it. And so I feel like that's where I'm at now with J2. And it's and I can just hear the difference and stuff in my music because I feel like under Jaguar, literally the my name was the Jaguar. So when you think about when your first name is the like you're saying that is I am the one, I am the Jaguar. That is such a like that's that level I was putting myself at just even off my name alone was honestly it was just difficult to even to do that because I'm very much a person who is like it's a it's a marathon, it's not a sprint. So when you walk into your room, you say, "Oh, I'm the Jaguar." It's like you're already saying, like, "Oh, boom, I'm here." And I realized, like, no, that's not where I'm at. Like, I am developing, I'm learning, I'm growing as an artist. So I can't just be the thing. Even though now, well, my name is still the odd one, but like I said, I can fully embrace that. I am an odd person. Like so it's not I don't feel like I'm having to um necessarily like withhold like this standard. I was putting a lot of pressure on myself just off of my name alone. But now it's just like, oh, I'm J2, boom, like that's it. Okay, moving on. And with that type of freedom and everything, oh, the the barriers, the things that was just like holding me back, like musically. It's like, no, I can just create. And even now, if I feel like if I'm doing something that doesn't feel like the Jaguar, it's okay because it's different. It's not from what is usually, or it's not it's not me trying to fit into a box. Like I am doing different things. I'm trying different things and everything. And even if it might be weird or whatever, it's okay because it's in there for a reason. It's in within me for a reason.
Oh yes, definitely, definitely. And just the full meaning behind the name, though, I'm totally impacted by just all this, just from what I'm getting. Anyway, anyway, now I got the general of your name and of course Rap Head. I do want to get into music because it's like a full circle moment whenever you get to meet somebody that you listen to music to. So it's a full blown circle. Oh God, God. Oh yeah. Here's my big three. Firstly, I'd like to start with what inspired you, what got you started in music, what got you interested in wanting to be a rapper.
Um, what got me inspired to be a rapper? Well, I would. That's a good question. Hold on, give me a second. Let me think about that.
Okay, okay, I'll just keep the audience. I'll just keep audience like this.
No, and it's no. I'm sorry. Because it's like I have the answer, but I just like okay. I because it's I guess I'm sitting here and I'm saying like, do I, it's kind of where I'm feel like with J2, it's like I kind of because I it's like I'm in a new, I guess, new beginning. So it's like I guess I was trying to figure out like, am I gonna start from where J2, in a way? But anyway, so I'm gonna just say this. So I still am a huge fan of Nicki Minaj. And I would just say maybe when she first came on the scene, um, her whole entire just the way her just entire brand, her music and everything really did like inspire me. Just because I remember, and it makes sense because she was so different from the norm of like hip hop. One being that she was female, but then she just had she had the zany lyrics, the animations, the colors and everything. I remember like I was like, oh my gosh, like she is. And then just in that, and really too, just her music. I kind of felt like when I first listened to her, I was like, okay, this is kind of like my idea of what rap is supposed to be. Is like where it was just the flow, the lyrics. Like I loved her bars and everything. So I would say, yeah, so shout out to Nick. I love Nikki. Um, so yeah, let's say that's inspired me definitely.
Oh, I see, I see. You want your music to strike creativity, isn't it? You want to strike creativity and diversity and just being overall different.
Right, exactly, exactly. And so who and but then now I would say though, um, I guess definitely early on though, I was doing more of a clone where with her when I started off is because I was listening to her music and stuff so much that like my flow and how I was trying to like rap and everything just so much came off like it was just like mimicking her style. So I just kind of like peel back that a little bit. So when you ask me what inspires me, I was just trying to think, okay, like, yeah, like I said, and she does inspire me, but where am I at now? Where do I find my inspiration and stuff now? And it's definitely have grown because for obvious reasons, there's other artists outside of Nicki Minaj that I was like, oh, okay, I can relate to this too. So that's why I paused when you asked me the question. Um, I listen to so many different artists. I listen to R&B, hip hop, pop. Um, like I just love all elements of music and I'm just really just like learning just things that I did not know 5 years ago. Where and I'm just trying like with different melodies and everything, stuff that because I feel like when I originally started rap, it was more of like, no, you just got to have a 16 bar verse like every time you're on the mic. You just need to rap, just rap, rap, rap. All of my early stuff was just a bunch of freestyles. I never had no hooks. I was not making songs. It was just me just always spitting. And so now I'm like, okay, I actually do like, I realize that I do like, a good hook. Um, and it doesn't, I don't really necessarily feel this pressure of just always bringing the bars and stuff. Sometimes I'm just like really want to just feel the music. I like the drums, I like the horns, I like the flutes, the pianos. I actually want to even get into like learning how to even play some instruments, of course, because I know that would take my music to a different level. Um, get into I I sang in the choir in my childhood and everything. So I'm not gonna say I'm the best singer, but I definitely know how to hold. Yeah, I know how to hold a tune and everything. So just playing around my main instrument is my voice, definitely my voice. So, but there's just so many different elements of music. It's like why limit yourself, you know?
Yeah, definitely, definitely. And I feel like with your old name, with your old self, I feel like you were limiting yourself and you weren't really being the full self you are. So I really love that you changed over. Did you intend it to change or was it like a surprise and you jumped at it?
Um, I I had to. It was just one of those things. Like I had to change once I realized how much of the, like you said, the limiting I was doing to myself. When you kind of feel like you're constrained to this box, and I'm not really fully embracing myself. Like, what kind of life is that? That leads to just it was just feelings of loneliness, unhappiness. I felt like I am rapping so hard. Why am I not making the impact that I feel like I should have been making? But it was obvious that I'm not being authentic. Like literally in my lyrics, I was saying and I was saying things that I was nowhere like I had no idea what I was talking about. I was mimicking other artists and their lyrics almost like just or their ideas and stuff and just putting it into my own. So a lot of my early stuff was just very violent. It was misogynistic. It was just oh I was I was just gonna say garbage. It was just but it really truly was, and I mean because it was just like you're not I just was not being real. If the key word of the day is just be real. And so now I and like I said, I'm just allowing myself to be I know it's like living in my truth. That's if the one thing that I feel like I'm doing now is just absolutely living in my truth and embracing who I am and embracing these new levels, embracing new music, and it's just been so great. It's just been amazing. It's been amazing. I'm actually it almost feels like it's like in a way I am so I would say I am so inspired by artists who just are living their most authentic and best lives, and you can just see it in their music. They're just making music and they are just and you can their lyrics are like, you know, they peel back that layers. It's just like, okay, this is me. And I think that's what I'm inspired by now. It's just people who are just living in their truth.
Yes, yes, yes. And I love that you're embracing yourself more as you're growing. I think you've developed a lot more from the past, and now you're just, more developed and now you're ready for the future.
Yeah.
And, speaking of the future, like, what are your plans really? What's the plan for later on, like 5 years from now? Or like what's your plan for, going on with music?
Um, and it's okay. I'm so glad you asked because I was thinking about this morning. So I'm actually a queer rapper, or I'm gay. I don't, I queer, gay, I don't really want to get too caught up in the labels, but there is a queer hip hop playlist on Apple Music, and I've been just like having it on repeat and everything, listening to these different artists and everything. Um, and I would say one of my goals is to definitely get on that playlist. Like I feel like once because and the reason why is because the on the playlist it gives like a kind of like a description of what type of music you're going to be expecting, and I really loved how, and I if you don't mind, I want to read it. I'm just going to read a little bit. I have it pulled up here. Just give me a second.
All
um
right.
Okay, so for decades, hip hop carved its space in music with a hyper masculine bravado that didn't accept or embrace queerness, but rather considered it a weakness or less than. The past 10 years, however, the narrative has been rewritten by innovative, brave, and truly groundbreaking artists becoming superstars within the genre while being open about who they are. And that is kind of where I feel like I am going with as far as my music. And it's what I realized that, like I said, shout out to Nikki. I love her. I feel like she's gonna be. It's almost like that was the found. I feel like you gotta for an artist, you have to have a foundation of your music. Just has to be good. You have to make great music. Like I said, you don't want to make garbage music. So for me, I think her discography is just phenomenal because she has it all. She has the songs where she's spitting. She has her songs that are just like the melodies. I feel like any song that she's featured on, she commands it, and I feel like that was the one thing that I want to do anytime I'm featured on a song. It's like I was like I have got to get on anybody's song and rap and command it just like she does. Um, so that I feel like that is kind of where she kind of, I guess, in a way, laid the foundation of where I understood, okay, I have to make great music. But now the other, so it's like once you have that, okay, so then you're gonna take your music and then what you got to do, you want to inspire, you want to share it and everything. And I realized, okay, you can't share music with people and say this is who I am and this I want to inspire you all and I want my music to move you if it wasn't moving me. And so I now I listen to these artists and I on this playlist and I hear how they're bearing their truths and I hear how they are um speaking their whether they're talking about queerness and hip hop and they're talking about same sex relationships that they're in or how they identify themselves, and it's inspired me because I'm like, okay, now I feel like it's like I said, it's just come full circle. It's like where I have the great music, but now I have the element of just be true to who you are because and it's because that's what these artists are doing on this playlist. They are just being who they are, and it's affecting me to be who I am. And then too, I would just say I was just thinking, I said, in the same way how I'm looking at these artists, in a way, I kind of feel like my time will just come where um, someone, someone under me, someone who also too realizes that they have a nice flow and they can write lyrics and stuff, but they feel like, okay, how can I truly be myself? And maybe they might see J2, right? They'll see J2 and they'll see that how I am making have I have music on Apple Music or Spotify and streams, and I have like a brand and a team that supports me, and so and I hope that I inspire that individual to be where they can just say, okay, you know what, I can do it too. I think that's the ultimate goal that I really am going for. Is that I just feel like there's someone out there who really is not at their full potential just because they're just so afraid. They're so afraid of what society thinks. They're so afraid of um, being bullied, and they have every right to be because it's a really real thing. That fear of just being who you are and being chastised for it, or being attacked for it, and everything. But in a way, so I say, you know what? I'll take that. Let me. So I'll do it. Put me on the front lines of of whatever it is, and and I'm gonna stand tall, and I'm gonna be confident that regardless if I'm gay, straight, bi, it doesn't matter. I make good fucking music. So
Very
I
easily.
mean, I mean, so you could put me up against anybody. Really, that's how I kind of feel. I've been telling people, I'm like, put me in the same rooms with your favorite rapper, and we'll just see what happens. You know, that's just it.
Hmm.
And so, anyway, I'm sorry, I got on a rant.
Oh no, no, no. Keep going. I'm loving all this. And just your whole mission with everything, like I feel you. That's why the show's also here. We're here for the exact same reason you're here is for is in that you're right, they're not starting their career because they're scared, they're nervous, they don't have support, they don't have it. So the way
Right.
you're giving support in your music is the same way I'm doing it when I'm asking them, like, hey, do you want to do this? Like,
Mhm.
the same way we're working together to help everybody.
And I exactly. And was I was even thinking about that. I said, a lot of people look at artists. We have our, I guess, our archetypes, our icons, and that everybody looks to in hip hop. When you ask anyone, okay, who's your top five? They're gonna say Jay-Z, they're gonna say Kendrick, they're gonna say J. Cole, you know, and that is, and they're absolutely right, because those men are, I mean, it doesn't even need to be said, are phenomenal artists. Their discography speaks for itself. But I just want to, I feel like I'm just saying, it is now the time for artists, and whether that be musically, actors, vocalists, poets, even yourself, radio host. I feel like I'm on a radio show, but it's time where we can just have our own platforms. And I mean, think about that. Like, if you truly, like, how I really appreciate you having me here, because this my our my voice is a voice that would be considered marginalized, right? So, but you have provided a space for me to come and talk and share my experiences with someone. And there's nobody here, you know, with, I guess, what I'm saying. There's no press or anything here, and there's no one who they said, okay, make sure you say this and don't say that. It's like, no, we're just giving you exactly how it is, and that is, I think that's the ultimate goal. It's just the freedom of just being who we are, and we should have spaces like this where we can just speak freely and speak our truths and everything. Like, I think that I just really feel like I really want for, like, the queerness in hip hop just to have almost like our own platforms, and just, or where we can just, where I need, at least for me, where I'm just gonna start saying, like, okay, you ask me, like, who my top five are, I can give you that, but also I want to give you, like, my top. It's like, let's. It's I want those same. I think that people. It's like, whether the queer hip hop artists and everything, it needs to now. I just want to start seeing a blend. You know what I'm saying? Where it's got to be like, okay, Jay Z, Cole, but you can't fail to mention so and so and everything. And if you do mention the person, everybody's gonna be, the eyebrows are gonna raise, like, did he just say so? And it's like, yeah, I did. And it's probably an artist you don't listen to on the daily and everything, but you should go check them out and listen to what they have to say. I think that's just the time, and at least that's just where I'm feeling now.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. And yeah, there should be. I mean, there really should. They really should. And I'd be open to include queerness. I'd be open to include it. I'll be open to include it out in the show. Like, I'd be open to, do it. And if you wanted to, like, join in, just help out or anything like that, like I totally get you, and I feel like you wanted to as well. You wanted to. I can feel you wanted to. You wanted to do it yourself.
Mhm. So so bad where it's just um I, I just I just feel like it's just it's definitely just that time, and it where it just needs to be just the bridge, where I just feel like it just has to be this. We have to get over, and so let me say this, um, so shout out to Tyler the Creator, who it's because recently he did he I think he won like the most influential artist at the most recent hip hop awards, and he shouted out like Missy Elliott, and there was other artists too that he I can't remember. I remember he said Missy Elliott. He gave her props, which is very much well deserved. And he said that like she and her the way how she was, because when you think about Missy, oh God, I love Missy Elliott too. She's like just so different and everything, and just a phenomenal artist. And he said he can remember watching her and how she inspired him. And I was watching him and he was inspiring me because I'm like, Tyler the Creator is another one of those artists who have just kind of, you know, he's just and I think he has, um, I think his label is called Odd Future, I believe. Don't quote me on that. I know, but or no, I think he refers to himself as the odd boy in a way. Um, but it makes sense because Tyler Creator is just absolutely that. He's too is a oddball. He's different and everything, but he makes good fucking music. And I just feel like there's like Lil Nas X, of course, Saucy Santana, Kevin Abstract. I'm just watching these black queer hip hop artists, and I just know that they are just they are literally paving the way. But I'm also looking in the mirror and saying, okay, J2, it's also gonna be you. I'm gonna also be in those conversations with my music. Um, and it's a in a way it's kind of it's a heavy it doesn't feel as heavy as it did when I was the Jaguar. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like,
Hmm.
okay, it's like I can do this too. I know I can. My most recent single that I put out, when I shared it with people, I mean, it was just everybody. One of my friends, she just said this is like one of the best songs I've heard from you ever. And you got to be thinking I've been doing this for 5 years, but a lot of people like that song. Um, and I like that song, and I have a whole album out under the Jaguar that people still listen to. But I know with the music that I'm making now and the things that I want to say now and do now, it's gonna really be the ones that open doors for me. So
Oh yes, yes. Yes, and actually, I still listen to it as well. I still look up your Rap Hat profile and I still listen to it. But you really should make a platform. I mean, I don't know if you want to just go podcasting wise or just you want to just make a group. Like I don't know, but you should. And you'd be really good at it.
what like have a space where I just and you're right, I should.
Yeah, you
Should
should.
I absolutely could. I and but you know what? And musically is I'm sitting here. I'm just like, you're right. He's like, I'm like, he's right. I should. You know what I'm saying? It's just that I feel like, and that's just the most human thing. You just get that initial fear of like, oh, like me, like what? Like I was born to do this. It don't. I hate to feel like it's all on me, but it really is. Like, no one's gonna care about my music the way that I do. No one's gonna care about um making sure that we get our due diligence in hip hop conversations the way that I do. So you're absolutely right. It has to be me. It has to
Hmm.
be me that is gonna open those doors where think about, so there's Coachella, like I want the LGBT portion of Coachella. There is the hip hop awards. I want the LGBT. portion of the hip hop awards. And I
Yeah.
know, and the thing is that I know that these the people are, like I said, Tyler, the creator, all the artists that I've named and everything, they are forging this way and they're making things happen, but I'm like, okay, it's almost like I have to join the fight too. I have to get, it's like I can no longer be silent. I can no longer just sit back and let my talents go to waste, when I'm like, okay, I have things I want to say, and it's like I have things I want to do, and I want to, you know I'm sorry. I just want to see I just want to see it more. If I feel I want to, I think, I guess you're right. I want it so bad that it's like it has to be done. It's the only way I'm going to sleep at night, because right now I can't. It's like I dream about it too much, of just wanting to just see more,
Well,
just wanting to see more, just vividness of, or just, just, I think, because it's like it's we deserve it. We have voices too. We
mm-hmm.
deserve it. We deserve radio play as much as any other artist. And you have artists out here who, like I said, I'm not gonna shit on anybody else making art and what they do. But I just think that it's already just like some strikes up against us, just because we are just saying, this is who I am. Those same artists say the same thing, and it gets play because it fits what the heteronormative, ideology, right? Um, okay. But put me up against that rapper. Put me up, like, hear my music. What's the difference? You know?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah, I totally get it.
Hmm.
But just asking, like, why couldn't you? Like, you just said you couldn't. Like, why couldn't you? There should be no excuses why you couldn't. Like,
No
I just
excuse.
want to just know, like, why couldn't you?
And you're right. And that's why I said I'm actually just all of this literally was rushing through my head at like 5 o'clock this morning. I had to get up and I had to just take a shower, because my mind was just, and I was just looking in the mirror, and I said, I don't know. I said, why isn't there a LGBT hip hop awards? Why isn't there a gay cella? Why do I hear the same artist every time I listen to the radio? Why am I fighting and pulling teeth so hard to get signed by this label that doesn't even have a LGBT artist as their on their main roster? Why am I fighting so hard and pulling teeth to have this person back me when, or oh, I want to do this song with this person, when their lyrics does not is nowhere, it's we're not even making the same music. Literally, I feel like queer hip hop artists, we are in a completely different league almost. It's like, and so why are we trying to get, why am I trying to get, like, so it's like, I don't, why am I trying to get signed by, if you have, I don't even want, I'm not gonna say names and everything, but like, I don't even because I'm just, like I said, I'm just embracing who I am and everything. I don't really try to pay attention to like so much that's going on, but I know there's an artist right now who, um I said it. Okay, so let's talk about. I don't know if you recently been seeing like the whole entire, like, Little Nas X, and he has someone who is just like, is just not a big fan of his, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I am a huge fan of both artists, but I'm just sitting here like, and I think it would be amazing, to have a song with both. But why am I trying to be in the same space as that artist that clearly does not agree with my lifestyle? You know what I'm saying? And that's fine. So you do you, and I'll do me. But don't. But that person doing him should not overshadow me, because we both are artists. We both make good music. He just has a certain way. I have a certain way. So what? So what? That he has a narrative. I have my own. I'm on my own path. I know I'm not the only one that feels that way, and I know I'm not the only one that. And I know, like I said, you where they you can want to listen to. He has his audience and everything. Okay, I have mine. So you're not going to. I'm not gonna. I don't want to. Like I said, I'm not gonna go into a room where I feel like oh here's oh here's the gay rapper and everything. No, here's the rapper, and I'm gonna do my and here's my music, and it's good. I know it's good. Give me my time is and we'll give this and it shouldn't be like like I said, it shouldn't be conflict. I really feel like I just feel like I'm all about harmony. You know, I just it's, I just think that a lot of stuff that we go that I see and everything, I just kind of it's just like this is almost like ridiculous. It just. But I know I can't live in a perfect world. But hey, I won't. I just want things to be different.
Hmm. Yep, I get it. Hmm. But I see you talking about you really going to go in and do this. Like I get what you're doing, but are you really going to? Or are you just gonna keep talking about it?
I am going to
No, I'm
do it.
serious. No, I'm
I am.
serious.
No, yeah, I'm going to do it. That's why I said I apologize. I don't even to because you're absolutely right. Some words, actions speak louder than words. Action speaks louder than words. So I can sit up here and talk about like this is what I want, this is what I want, this is what, but rather it's just sometimes it's like okay, I can show you better than I can say it.
Yeah, totally. I think the best way would be probably, something like a podcast, something to bring out creativity. Either that or like a literal like platform or an app or something. Just to like give that real like community kind of vibe. And if you're really going towards the direction of your own show, like that's amazing. You could bring queer rappers. There's tons of them. I've seen them all over. I just haven't asked
Mhm.
them yet. That's actually perfect.
Well, thank you. Musically, I would definitely and I'm definitely gonna even send um yeah, I was gonna say I could definitely even send other artists, your way if you want to even have more. I don't know what artist. I know you have. I was listening to a couple of like episodes and stuff where all like different artists and stuff that you're listening to. So I think
Hmm.
it's really cool that you have the connections and the I guess your outreach. Like I said, this is a start, right? This is a start where
Hmm.
artists like me can come up here on this platform, and do this. So um, I really appreciate that.
Yeah, of course. And I really want you to start thinking about what platform you really want. And if you don't want to make your own, I'm here. I can totally integrate my show to have it. Just to give you a few options.
Okay, I will. Will be in touch. This is so like I said, it's so crazy how like you said, you were the first person to prop my raps. Then here we are back again, and now it's like we're talking about doing business together. So I'm actually all for it. So I am,
Oh, cool, cool.
I am
Well,
all.
definitely. Oh, shit. Go ahead and continue. I'm sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. No, you can.
Oh, no, 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 no. You're the guest. You go.
No, I was just saying. This is me agreeing to create a space for queer hip hop artists to come and share their experiences. OMG, and I don't know if I'm like the first queer hip hop artist that you have up on here, but if I was the first, that is crazy.
You're first.
Look, see, that is crazy. I, as I was talking about what I wanted to do, here I am being the first one on this platform.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, ooh, that kind of gave me goosebumps. I did not know. Mm. See, there. So it's already. I'm literally. I feel that I love I'm just so big on manifestations now, and just doing like feeling like I'm just fulfilling things that I just talk to God about, And so I really just got like goosebumps. Like my, I don't know, it just felt a like a whole wave of like I get this feeling when something like happens to me, like where it feels like almost just like spiritual. It just I get my body gets like really really warm. So yeah, okay, cool. That is, I am honored. I am so I am. Thank you for having me. Um, wow, I'm speechless. I'm speechless. I did not know.
Oh yeah, I just wanted to surprise you. I didn't want to say it at first, but I just wanted to surprise you.
Oh well, hey, and I'm gonna and this and that's the thing. It's like okay, I'm not stopping here. I'm gonna keep going. Going to keep going.
Oh yes, yes, definitely, definitely. And I would want you to keep going. And about the idea about the platform, I'm all for it as well. I don't know how you want to do it, like, co-host here. Do you want to make a sideshow, or you just want to do something else, like outside? I don't know.
I I am yes, 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 and yes. Would love to. Would love to.
Oh, cool. Well, get back to me on which idea you want to do. We'll get more from there because we could do any of those. I just need like a specific idea because I can go like through any direction.
Absolutely. I I'm excited. Oh, I'm so excited now. And that's the thing. So I am I would say I'm really it's like I guess I'm really big on planning, but and I don't know how many people I do like I said I was listening I know you posted this on your the Spotify, the Wrap It Out Spotify channel. Um I don't even know. So how did you or other than Rap Pad like how did you come across me? I'm wondering.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. You most likely came from a music server, or you used to be in a music server, I believe. Yeah, you used to be in a music server, and I joined a lot of music servers, and the roles, if your role said rapper on it, I would hit you up, and that's where I found you. I don't know if you are still in it or not, but you used to be in a music server, and that's how I found you.
Okay. Um cuz I want to say you did cuz you DM me on through Instagram, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Also on Instagram, you came up as a recommendation as well.
Okay.
That was also.
Got it. Okay. Well, see, that's I was that yeah, because I was like, how did I even find this? But um, I'm definitely interested in doing this again. Co-hosting absolutely would love to because honestly, upon this like me like when I found when because when I saw the when you sent me the DM saying do you want to even the interview and everything, I said, oh, absolutely, this is actually my first interview as JTOO. And then it's also and then I made history. I'm sorry. I could be really goofy. I can be really goofy because I'm like, I'm the motherfucking first gay rapper on this bitch. But I was like, I have a lot of like artist friends who make great music, who would love to that I could just I'm just thinking of I could just sing your way. Because I don't really so I guess one thing about me is and a lot of people will tell you that I'm really like generous. I'm all about giving back. I am if I have it and if I could if I have it to give, I would do it. So I'm all I would definitely share this, I'm gonna definitely, just hit up my friends, but hey y'all, I did this really cool interview with this really great person. And just send traffic your way. I absolutely. And we have our you have my DM and everything. You know what I'm saying? That shouldn't be hard to reach you. And we could just talk about like whether if you want to. I'm not trying to. I'm not coming into like okay, motherfucker, I do. But I'm just saying like you still have your platform and everything, but you want to just like once boom like once a month, once a week. Just we have a queer artist up here. Absolutely, absolutely. Well, and then even who knows, may have a we could do. that you could have your first Rap It Out virtual concert. Get me and a couple artists up here, and we do a do a show. My mind when my mind starts racing like that, like I tell you, this is the stuff that keeps me up. This is the stuff that keeps me up. On top of everything else that I just want to do. Right.
Oh yeah, yes.
Mhm.
Yeah, of course, of course. I'm all for the ideas. It's just also I have done concerts. Actually I am doing one right now, actually.
I think I saw that. It's the event right here, the Devil's Weekend. That one.
Yep. And if you want to come, there's like free tickets there. It'll also be on YouTube if you want to come.
Okay. All right. I am interested. Cool.
Awesome, yeah. And I'm all for the ideas as well. I'm all for it. I just need like I just need to like think over like and you'll probably need to text over the ideas again
Right.
down the line because yeah, I'd be down to have a co-host. I don't have a steady one as you if you notice the other shows, I don't have a steady co-host right now because I keep changing them. Because before I had Ecstasy and Jack, but they're not around anymore. Lano comes in and out, but he has a steady schedule. Um, and then yeah, I'm looking to get another girl on a co-host. I'm still thinking over though. So yeah, if you wanted to go in the direction of co-hosting this as a regular thing, that's also an option.
Okay. Awesome.
But let's not. I don't want to
I
jump into
came to
things.
I came to an interview and it has turned into a job interview.
Oh yeah. Now I don't want to make it like a job. No, let's not make it a job. Let's think of it more as opportunities. Let's think of it as like an open house. I'm giving you opportunities, and just get back to me later on today or whenever, which thing you want to do. Whatever idea you want to do, like, just get back to me and we're good with that.
Okay. We'll do. We'll do.
Yeah. We just jumped into another direction. I forgot everything. Forgot I forgot everything. You know what? Let's just go with this. Ow, my tongue. Ow. Did you have anything you'd like to ask me? I'm doing a switch interview. You're all just pumped up. I want to do a switch interview. So I wanted to give you a chance to ask me anything you want. Anything you want to know. Any dares even that you want to dare me. Just let me know.
Oh, well, who are your top 5?
Musicians?
Or rappers?
Oh dear. That depends on like genre. You mean rappers?
Oh yeah, rappers. Let's do rappers.
Okay. God. Lauren Hill is my top one. I love Lauren Hill. She's amazing. Yep. Don't even get me started. Yep. If it wasn't for her, then the female rappers after her wouldn't have come. So she's definitely my favorite. My top favorite. Then my other favorites, I'm trying to think. I love Tupac. I love Kanye West. I love Nas and I love Ice Cube. And there's a couple more to add to the top 10. I also love Post Malone,
Mhm.
Juice World. God, I'm trying to think. Run DMC, I love. There's a couple more. Those are just a couple of top ones that I love so much. And Eminem too.
Mhm. Oh yeah, Eminem definitely. Ah, yeah, yes, that's a nice top 5. That's a great top 5. I love that you said Lauren Hill. Nikki credits Lauren as like as her favorite rapper or artist that she looks up to. Um, but yeah, Lauren is wow, yeah, great top. I would that she is so. I love Lauren Hill. Like you said, don't even get like when you say don't get started. It's like I love
Yeah,
her.
don't even get started
Yeah,
and don't even.
that's the thing. It's like um, I feel like the same way about Nikki. It's like don't get me started on talking to her because then I swear to God, it's just gonna come all out. You're gonna be like, wow, this guy listened to a lot of Nikki.
Yeah, don't even.
Mm-hmm.
Don't even. Don't even. But yeah, any
So
more
where are you
things?
from?
Houston. I live in Texas. I'm in Houston.
Okay. Ooh. Okay.
Oh my god, you could be extra.
No, I
You could be
never.
extra.
No, I never been to Houston. I never been to Texas.
You should really visit. And I don't know if it's just you or me, but this I have never enjoyed. Haven't enjoyed this much in a while. So I'm all pumped as well. I'm all pumped. And to be weirdly though, I've never had a black co-host. So if you did, I'm just telling you as an extra comment, like that'd be legendary. I never had a black co-host yet, at least.
OMG. We are just knocking down doors today. Your
I
first,
know.
your first black queer rapper to then come
Mhm.
and co-host on this platform with you, like,
Well, not really co-host. I mean, if you
uh,
went as a co-host, you'd be the first black one. Because Jack and Ecstasy, they're white. Lano is white.
mhm.
Um, they're all white. So you'd be the first black. And then the other person I'm thinking of, she's also black.
Okay. Wow.
No kidding.
I mean, that's really like, now we're talking about like on a historical level.
Yeah.
I was thinking about that when you talk about like where do I see myself in 5 years and everything, like I was just like I really want to is I think it's kind of weird to think about, but like actually making history. You think about, but there are the ones who like the first black president. You know what I'm saying? Like the first black person to do this, the first black, like those things hold so much weight for me, um, because they are. You have to understand that those people were told that you cannot do it.
Hmm.
I'm pretty sure they had their doubts as well. I'm pretty sure they had their naysayers, their haters, people who was like, "You're not gonna," and then boom, they did it, and they over. I just think about like how they overcome or overcame their struggles, overcame their anxieties, overcame their fears and everything. Um, and that's where I'm at. It's like where I'm just saying, okay, like Jared, just
Hmm.
just do it.
Yep. Hmm.
Like I sound like I'm endorsed by Nike.
Yes, 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 yes. Yeah. And I feel the same way too. They told me that they couldn't do songwriting or you sound weird. You shouldn't do this. And I'm like, fuck y'all. I'm doing it anyway. I'm still doing it. Even if it doesn't get less traction, I'm still doing it. And after a year, I'm just thinking like this is permanent. Like I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving. I'm going anywhere.
Yes, and that's and we're not gonna get caught up on numbers. I we're not gonna get caught up in traffic and everything. It's just because now, and I would say thanks be unto God that I'm just doing what I love. Like I love music, I love rap, I love hip hop, and I'm not trying to be like I said when I was in the Jaguar, it was just so much of like I want this so bad, like and I still do, but at the same time I'm gonna have fun and I'm gonna live my life and embrace new opportunities, and I can't all and I'm not and I realize that it's peaks and valleys, and that's okay, like where you can be you can feel like you're on top of the world one day, and then next day I may not, I might have writer's block, I might write a song and I'm like, this song is shit, like, but so what, I'm continuing to grow and develop and just like living my best life and
Yeah.
doing what I love. And I feel like once you do that, you don't even have to worry about numbers. You don't have to worry about, you know, how much money you make or who likes you or who doesn't like you. So effing what? Because I'm just being me and
Yes,
happy. And
yes, 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 yes. You're so true. So true. And speaking of being true, did you have anything else you want to throw at me? I know that you love drifting. Um, no offense or anything. But did you have any more things you'd like to throw at me before we get to the rest of the fun stuff coming?
oh no, 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 no. I'm go ahead. Take it away.
Perfect. All right. All right. Now I have two of the big three questions to ask because this has been going on for hours. I'm just trying to make it 2 hours. Because no one's gonna watch 2 hours. So. Um, God, this is you've been so exciting. I forgot where I'm going. Oh, this. I don't know what is your whole creative process, your whole process of making music for yourself. Like songwriting, production, your whole process. I want to know all of it.
Okay. Um, I usually start with the beat. Um, well, let me say this. Shout out to How to Rap Drew Morrissey. Um, it's a it's a YouTuber who I found actually a couple like it's crazy 5 years ago. Um, and on his platform on YouTube, How to Rap. Um, and I've been rocking with him for the longest, so I think it's really crazy because he said that like he was like he was at the time he was like he was just trying to push artists like myself to just reach our full potential. So for me to even shout him right now, it's like shout out Drew, but like I did it, but but he I actually took a course with him. It was called songwriting in 60 minutes. So where he was just like showing us like how we can make really really great songs in just like a short amount of time. Um, and but so you start with the beat, then you just start. I start with my topic. I just say, okay, what am I talking about today? Like how am I feeling today? Um, and then you just got to find the beat that just kind of goes along with that mood. I used to really because I would say definitely I guess I was more focused on just like I used to I guess really focus on the words and stuff first, where now it's just more of just I like going off of like the vibe and how does the music make you feel, because a lot of people love before they even like listen to a song, you gotta you once you just hear like that first chord or that first note played, you already can be like that is what it can grab or lose someone's attentions like within the first they say like within the first 15 seconds. If somebody doesn't like the song, they're gonna turn it off and everything. So I just go like when I listen to a beat and I'm like like I like this, whatever. I play it a couple times and then I just usually just start freestyling, um try to just like I said, just go off of like just the feel. And then I would say too earlier, I was really focused. So when it comes to like rhyming, I think well, I would just say I'm just not. I'm a little bit more. I guess not as strict as I was earlier, because I really felt like, oh, your rhymes had to be. I am wearing a hat. This cat is black. Like that, and it's just where it's just like I kind of I where I'm allowing myself to just, I guess, challenge the rules a little bit, where I might rhyme like the same word like twice or three times, and but it's just so it's just one of the things again where it's just like so what, I'm really embodying usual or expected. So because I would just say earlier, and when Jaguar would be like, nah, like you can't do that, like you have to, like every word has to be different. Thing whereas now it's just more of like um just more freedom and stuff with the music. Um, I enjoy my writing process. I enjoy songwriting. Um, and I definitely will say that soon, because I'm with the whole entire rebranding and everything. It's like it's like I want to jump out there with my ideas, but I still am just taking my time. And But eventually, one of the things I want to do is like have whether it be like a YouTube, just like behind the scenes footage of like people actually seeing when I'm creating a song. I know IG, like, there's the IG live thing. I actually did it recently. I got on IG live and I was talking to my fans or whatever, and I was just saying like, you all get to see something you've never seen before, where they saw me like creating the song, and it was really cool because like one of my friends, she gave me a line and I actually like put it in the song. Um, so everything is just like really organic. I don't. I really pride myself on writing my own music. So um, I don't have ghostwriters. I don't have like a team or nobody even giving me a hook or anything like that. Everything that here is like it just comes from within, and I that's one of the things that I'm happy that I is so with instilled within me, because I feel like once I do start working with other people collaborating, I won't have to. It's not like people know. They'll be like, okay, that's still him. Like he's still writing his own music. He's always. I've always have. So yeah,
Oh, cool, cool. You went all out. You went all out.
yeah. Sorry. It's
No,
what we said about Lauren Hill is like, don't get
yeah.
started. It's like, don't get me started talking about music.
No, I guess I deserve that. I guess I deserve that. But thanks for that. I mean, I love that you're organic and you're really you. I mean, that's what I really like, is that you're really you. Like, if we did an interview with somebody, like I could tell you were really you were spicing stuff and be you. That's like really cool.
Yay.
Oh, jeez.
And I'm happy because I'm just happy that you said that, because I feel it too. I ain't gonna lie, because I was nervous at the beginning. I was like, oh my god. I was like, what am I doing? But I'm just doing that. I'm just being me, you know. Yeah, and so yeah, this is like really truly like me, and like like and it's just authentic, just being me. And I hope that that's the one thing that that I just pride myself on, and where I'm just gonna it's like I tell myself, just be you. I could tell anyone anything. It's like, or people have said that throughout the beginning of time, and I have heard so many people say, just be you, and where it's just like, okay, boom, it took me 5 years, but now I see, just be me, just do you, do what makes you happy, make the music that you want to hear. Like I don't, I have a song, like I said, I have a song coming out November 5th. I'm really excited about it. Oh, and I was playing it yesterday, and I said, "Wow, like I'm really in here jamming to this song." Hit my line, the song that I have out now, my debut single under, where I just was listening to it, and I'm just like, "Wow, like I'm vibing to this. Like I'm really, really rocking," and that's an amazing feeling. It's a really great feeling.
Oh, that's perfect. That's wonderful. That's really good. I can't wait for your new music too.
You what
All
now?
right. Wait, what were you saying?
No, you said. Well, I'm sorry. What? I didn't catch that last. You say you.
Oh no, I was supposed to go on with the last question.
Okay, go ahead.
How would you overall, as a musician, describe your music?
Um.
Goodness, he went quiet for a sec. He must have forgot or something.
No. I. I was just thinking if I could just sum it up in like. But it's just my music is. Mm, good question. My music is. I want to say queer, odd, but I don't want to be so cliche. Like I like it's like my I don't want to be here. Like it's like my name says, it's different, it's odd, but that it I just am so unique. Ah, there it is. Unique. I have a very unique sound. Um, where especially now, I would say earlier, no, definitely very much clone. Like I was definitely I was like I was like, should have came if I would have came into rap as like Jared Minaj. Oh, it would have made sense then, and who knows what kind of doors that could have opened because if I was just if I just came onto the scene and I was saying I am the male version of Nicki Minaj, then my music and everything that I made prior to J2 would have completely made sense. It would have completely made sense. Like, oh, okay, he's literally the male version of Nicki. Um, but I'm just now it's just like where it's just like I'm just unique where I just because there's I listen to I've like I said I have so many different like artists that I listen to that I'm like where I just studying different techniques and just doing like so many different things. I have different experiences. I've just grown and everything in the past 5 years and everything. So it's just and have developed into just a very unique sound. Nice blend of bars. I'm gonna always have the bars musically. That's the one thing you won't never have to worry. I love wordplay. I love imagery and everything. I embrace those things in my music. Um, but so like I said, you have really great music, but then you just gotta have like that element too, where it's just like where people can just feel it, you know. So yeah.
Oh yes, yes, I feel it too. I definitely feel it too. And I love that you're like overall unique. That's what I go for as well.
Yes, unique. Well, if I could say one word to describe my sound, it's just unique. I am very unique.
That's really good. That's really good. I appreciate that too. That's really fantastic. That's really good. God, and overall, just wanted to say thank you for coming by. It's been such intriguing to meet you, to grow, and build this friendship. Like this is really
Thank you for having me. Um, I just thank you for allowing me to come onto your plate. Pause. Uh, but thank you for having me. Thank you for allowing me to enter into this space, this platform, and share my music and share my voice, share my experiences. Too much is dropping November 5th. So please pre-save the link and run them streams up. It's a really, really great song. I can't wait until it drops. You can follow me at the official J2 on IG and Twitter. Um, I will definitely would love to come back and speak with you all again. And so, thank you for having me musically.
see, he's being extra now.
I have a friend that refers to me as extra all the time, and I'm like, he's like, you are so extra.
Yeah, you kind of are.
I know.
No, but no offense, actually. No offense. It's actually I actually like this for real. And again, thank you. You guys make sure to check out the official J2 down below in the link provided. Don't miss the opportunity to check them out. Keep on supporting Rapid Out Podcast. And if you guys want more J2, he might come back and we might be having a project together. So just teasing that for you guys. We might have a thing together. Who knows? I'll keep you guys updated on Instagram and definitely all over. And yeah, I appreciate you guys for stopping by. This has been really nice. I haven't laughed this much in a while, so um, okay, now he's just being too much.
I'm so I'm not. I'm just. I'm. You know what? I'm just. I too. I'm just. No, this is really, 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 really great. Like I'm in such a really good mood. Really good space. Um, I. I'm just sitting here like, wow. Like this is. I'm so glad we did this. Like I really, really needed this. But I'm. I'm not being extra. I'm not.
Ugh.
I'm just like I'm just such a I don't know. It's like I just love just just feeling good. Everybody does, right? Everybody,
Mm-hmm.
so we're just vibing. You and I have really so
Oh yeah,
it's just
definitely
it's
100%.
just good vibes, and when you have good vibes, but all great things must come to an end. But like we said,
Mm-hmm.
we shall return. Shall return.
Mm-hmm. And you guys, maybe it won't be the end. We are working together to get something going. So it might not be the end. It might not be.
Right, right. I do
Might
want
not.
to I'm actually working on some new music. I'm gonna get ready to peace on out though. So again, thank you for
Ugh.
having me, and
Oh, geez. Before he gets too much and he destroys something, I'm gonna catch you guys on the flip, and I'll keep you guys updated if anything new changes. That's a wrap up for tonight. See you guys in the next one I do. Don't be losing, not check them out, and keep on supporting queerness and keep on supporting the queer people out there and queer rappers. Keep on supporting them. They need it the most.
yes. Thank you, musically. Talk to you soon.
I'll talk to you soon. Bye, guys out there. See you guys soon.
Bye.
Hello, everybody. Thank you guys so much for joining us tonight as we dove into a wonderful podcast episode. Now, in this following segment, you will get a chance to hear this artist's showcase because every artist that comes on the show requires to do a showcase. So, buckle up, get some popcorn, and enjoy the showcase. I hope you guys love it and check out the artist when you get a chance to. Hope you guys love it. Enjoy.